Hi, I'm Alex Kozun. I represent PricewaterhouseCoopers and I am a senior manager in advisory services as well as coordinating the local office of PwC. That would be learning, creating and managing, and I think that could be easily expanded to the whole life routine, if I may put it this way. Well, I couldn't mention just one. All of them have been successful. Some of them have been successful in terms of reaching the targets which were set in the beginning of the project, some others in bonding with the clients, and some others in learning, because learning from our experiences is a great success. But if I could answer to this question a bit differently, what are the most successful projects of my life, then I can clearly name two of them. These are my boys. And if I would need to put my project experience in just one word, I would say proud. Hectic. There are so many things happening simultaneously at AmCham that for one who would like to be engaged and involved, sometimes it's really hard to catch up with the pace. Besides family and friends, then that would be driving. I just love driving. And also my bed. Of course, there are, during the business trips in hotels, there is not a bed, and pun is intended here, but it's not that cozy as back at home. Ice wine. Normally I'm pretty sweet, but I can cause headaches sometimes. Well, that would be YouTube. When I'm going to put the kettle on in the morning, I'm scrolling through the channels I'm subscribed to. That might be some talk shows like Last Week Tonight, or some local talk shows, or Kurzgesagt, or any other channel of science, tech, space-related stories, and that makes the awakening smoother. Astronaut. I think most of the boys and also girls in that era we were living in were wishing to be astronauts. And I think that's where my passion towards everything space-related was born, from, I don't know, the totally non-scientific view of Matt Damon on how to grow potatoes on Mars, towards the 10 billion light years galactic filament. And by the way, last night we did have a blood moon, a supermoon, and I think also a lunar eclipse, so that was a really cool night. Well, since the concept of steak, of veal steak, was born somewhere around Florence, then it's Italian. I have fallen in love with steaks from the very first one I have seen on the screen in the Matrix movie 20 years ago, and till the very last one we have cooked together with my two boys a couple of weeks ago, and I think that's contagious because they are totally loving it as well. Playing the piano as a skill, but as a superpower, I would say flying. That's really amazing to see the beauty of the world from up there and feel all that adrenaline. So yeah, these two things would be a book. I have a book I've read at least 15 times, and the first time was in the primary school, and I still have it, and I would read it once again because each and every time I find something I've missed all the other times before that. That's definitely sleeping. I even envy the bears for the hibernation feature sometimes. Be yourself, because everyone else is taken. Thank you as well, that was my pleasure.